again. And this is going to be another one of the small update videos as to what's been going on with me. And but before we get into any of that, I do want to say that first things first, I do hope you guys can share this video. Please, it would help out a lot. And or send this directly to Kid Behind a Camera. As he has lost his father today. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Angry Grandpa channel. I've been watching it for the past few years. It's brought me a lot of happiness and laughs and stuff like that. And sadly, he passed away today, or yesterday. I don't know exactly when. The video was uploaded about 2 hours ago. So my condolences go out to him and his family. Definitely a rough time for when kids lose their parents. So he's concerned. He posted a video. He was concerned about people making fun of him for crying in the video. And you know what? I'm going to be the first one to say it, that if you're crying over the loss of a loved one, you love them. You fucking loved them. And you're going to miss them. And there's nothing wrong with that. And don't let anybody tell you different. I may have not made any content in the past 2 years. But that's because I lost access to the tools I needed to create content for you guys besides this terrible, terrible phone camera. And it's not a lot. It's not the biggest, best piece of equipment that I have to provide content for you guys. But Kid Behind a Camera, man, if you're ever needing somebody to talk to, if you see this video, you hit me up, I'll give you my number, and I can help. Which brings me to my second point. Because my dad sent me something the other day. Well, it started with, I think it was Thursday night. He came home. And he doesn't really come home anymore. He has a girlfriend up in Traverse City now, and he's too cool to stay here and hang out with yours truly. And I got a message from him the other morning. It wasn't even a message from him the other morning. It was a group chat I was added to by my father, which my father's not very Facebook savvy, and I don't know how he managed to make one, but he is going about the process of starting his will, which has me very concerned because the house that I'm currently staying in is my father's. And there's one big problem with that, is he doesn't own it. There's a mortgage. It's like $90,000 or $100,000 left on it. There's a lot of money left on it, and it honestly does have me concerned. And he had asked me and my siblings if there's anything we wanted. And I straight up just... The only thing I said in that chat was WTF, because I don't know how to react to something like that. Like, I know my parents aren't getting any younger, and neither am I. But let me just read what he sent, because it does have me concerned. It says, "Hey kids, I know this is a subject we have not talked about before, but I'm not getting any younger. I am in the process of putting together my will. Is there anything in particular that you are interested in if something should happen to me?" My oldest sister immediately said, "Call me, please." My younger sister said, "Is everything okay?" And my dad said, "Yes, everything is as good as it's going to be." And that's when I said, "What the fuck?" And he said, "Nothing happened. He doesn't have any terminal disease." But you don't bring up something like that out of the blue. Especially after the night before, he came home, 11 o'clock, bloodshot eyes, obviously had been crying. His girlfriend had broken up with him. And I texted her straight up. I said, "You broke my dad's heart. I've never seen him so depressed in my life." She has since blocked me on Facebook because the next day I woke up pissed to see that will text. And I sent her a paragraph, and I said, "If anything happens to my dad, I'm going to be holding you responsible, because if it would have happened in this whole weekend, then it probably would have been the result of that." But my concern is that if something's actually going to go wrong with my dad as well, that I'm going to lose my place to stay. I'm already going to be losing my new car. For those of you guys who don't know, I got a 2007 Ford Focus, and it's been an absolute hunk of shit. I'm not going to lie. I hate it. Like, I absolutely hate it. And both of the vehicles my dad has are elite or financed, and one of them's a $13,000 diesel truck, which I can't afford, and the other one's a Buick, which I think is just about paid off. So if I did take a vehicle, it'd probably be that, and I would never get rid of it. I wouldn't care if the engine blew or whatever. It would stay. Another thing I did want to talk about is I've been really depressed the past few weeks. Personally, I've been going through quite a lot. And I know you guys don't want to sit here and listen to me cry or whatever, and that's, if you want to leave at this point, because there's probably going to be waterworks, that's totally fine. Just share the video to kid behind a camera, and hopefully he sees it. But the dark point hit this past weekend on Friday, where I was just at the end of my rope, and I did try to, I tried to drown myself, and it didn't work. It's just, I haven't been happy in a long time, guys. I really haven't. Like, we've hit 11,000 views on the channel, which was mainly from a video that wasn't even my content, just my reaction to it. And that video's got like 5,500 views, which you guys are freaking awesome for that. I'll never make any money off of that because it's not my content, but the fact that 5,000 of you guys watch something like that is just astonishing to me. I miss making content for you guys. I really, really do. I wish I had the computer to do it. I wish I had the software to do stuff. I want to come back even stronger and make YouTube not like a job like I thought it was. And even then, when I thought it was a job, I wasn't putting in the effort. There was no editing. There was some banners on the first start of it, and nothing really came of it. And then I switched to Twitch, and 100-something of you guys followed me on Twitch in the first week of streaming, which I'm trying to get back to good internet to Twitch stream for you guys. I've got a new headset, but it's not very good. It makes a lot of noise when it's plugged in, so the mic has to stay muted all the time, but there's a new headset, so I'm... As it sits, the holidays are approaching rapidly for me, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the holidays, because now I'm not going to have a car. I'm more concerned about my father for the next few weeks, about what's going on, why he would send such a message like that to me and my siblings. It just boggles my mind. But I'm going to close this out because I do want to go live on Facebook as well, because there's a lot of stuff I got to cover on there as well. Which is just, there's a lot going on. And I really wish I could get back to making content for you guys, because reading some back at some of the comments, I was actually reading back at some of them. Let me try and reopen the tab here and go grab my drink. And, because some of you guys left some pretty hurtful comments, and you know what? That's fine. YouTube's not a perfect game. You can't win them all. But some of you guys have straight up said I've made you laugh so hard you cried. And some of the personal messages I've received from you guys are phenomenal, telling me to keep up the good work and that you like my content. That is like 2-day-old coffee. I thought that was more fresh. Let's see, how do you even... With how YouTube has changed so much, I don't even really know how to use things anymore on here. It's changed so much that back from when I was actually doing stuff. Like, the last video I did was my recent hiatus, which only got 8 views. The Motor City Airsoft gameplay was up to 128 views, which is freaking sweet. Airsoft gameplay 43 game over, which was, I think that was right after I got kicked out of the place I was staying with Possum, the place that he found for us to stay. He got kicked out first. I got kicked out shortly thereafter. If you have earned less from ads recently, maybe because some of your videos identified as not suitable for most advertisers. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Definitely. That's a thing. But let's hit community here. See what's going on. Like this kid Rick MVP posted on my warning, do not buy Rock Candy controllers. I guess YouTube wasn't for him. 101 subs. Well, Bounty Hunter, you're my 100th sub. It says I'm your 100th sub. So shout out to Bounty Hunter. And then it's stuff, comments like this that really make me miss making content for you guys. This is from SysG. It says, I met you on Payday 2 and you got me a high level with a lot of money. You said just to subscribe, so of course I did. You were doing well, and then I thought I'll let you do your own thing. But then these videos started coming into my sub box, and I thought, hey, why not check in with this guy? I'm not of age to donate or have my own account for that, too, for that matter. I hope you can get back on your feet soon. Best of luck. That was the game. That was on the Game Over video. The Taco Bell drive-thru prank. This comment was from Baby J a year ago. I said, I heard the voice for 1 second and I cringed. I said, at least now you know you're not dead. Because fire back the trolls. Somebody commented on the warning, do not buy Rock Candy controllers, says, can you quit bitching, please? I was like, you clicked the video. Deal with it. So, like, there's not a lot of comments on the channel, but Pat Mendoza, the kid I met at AZ Grind back when I lived in Phoenix. I don't know if you're still here, man, or if you watch any of my videos anymore, but I hope you're doing great, and I hope you're still doing kick-ass stuff at that skate park. I don't live in that state anymore. I moved. I got kicked out of the place I was staying there. But yeah, so as I said, my condolences go out to kid behind the camera, everybody who ran the Angry Grandpa channel, that whole family. My condolences go out to you guys. It's going to be a hard time for a little bit, but I promise you it'll get better. I hope things on my end get better as well, because they are doing pretty rough. At any rate, guys, this is Vix with Lobo Gaming, signing off.